like the Xbox headset, bro. Were you the one in the other live stream where you were like, I like the Nintendo headset? You're just messing with me. Obviously, it's a PlayStation headset. You're just messing with me. I ended up getting the new PlayStation headset, the Elites. So I just brought these over here. I was like, I'll just use it for live streams, whatever. So I wanted to show you guys this for an explanation of what Darko is, if you weren't familiar. So we're talking about Julian Champagnie versus Keldon Johnson at this point, and it's not a good thing. It's not a beautiful thing. So godforsaken place named Reddit. You guys might have heard of it. Someone posted exactly what Darko means, and I think that it's a good explanation, to say the least. So he says Darko's metrics, DPM, is similar to other advanced impact metrics that it measures a player's value above, below average per 100 possessions. Unlike most basketball metrics, Darko is a forward-looking projection of current talent rather than backwards-looking valuation of past impact. NBA executives say it is the most useful publicly available metric. Actually, let me make sure that's... Where did he get this from? As far as the executives thing. Oh, okay, I see. Or is that in all one metric? It captures the impact players can have when they don't log a box score event. Okay, so former head of analytics for the Utah Jazz. Okay, all right, and then here is an NBA executive from the Western Conference. The next phase of basketball analytics is all about context-dependent numbers. Let's see. Where is DPM? There's BPM. Did I miss it? Raptor. LeBron. Here we go. DPM. All right. The winner of our composite metrics survey goes to Darko. This is an application developed by... I'm not going to try that. Their website defines Darko as a machine learning driven basketball player box score projection system similar to MLB's I Don't Watch MLB, Picoda, and Zips. Their application update daily for every player in the NBA. The tool has inputs from NBA.com, Basketball Reference, and I never used this website, PBPstats.com. Darko also accounts for time series and sample size using the complex methods of exponential decay and Kalman filters to take all historical data into account. This is a huge breakthrough because when using possession level data, it can be tricky to tease out the signal from the noise, and oftentimes one season of data is not enough to ensure the proper accounting, blah, 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 blah. So basically just looking at what can potentially occur here. So as you can see, as far as time has gone on, and I'm pretty sure this right here is the year in which we were highly reliant on Keldon Johnson. And around this time, I'm pretty sure, I think this is around when we were really relying on Keldon. But since then, and as you can see, since getting Wemby, it has definitely went down. His DPM has went down. Julian Champagnie has improved, and it looks like it's on the up and up. Obviously, he'll come down to earth as time goes on, but as it stands right now, he is on the up. Keldon's on the bottom. This actually comes from a pretty funny tweet here from Matthew, in which he says Keldon Johnson transferred his only remaining power left this season to Julian Champagnie via a bite to the head. And then we can see that my boy here, Jay, you can't see him yet, Jay, he said he transferred that power long ago. So it's just a bad mids. I don't know. It's just a bad looking future. I saw that. Yeah. It's a bad looking future, guys. It's not good. It's not good. I'm not sitting here saying that, Keldon is a bad player or his BPM wouldn't go back up with another team. I just think that with Wemby, he just doesn't fit, and it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So just wanted to bring that to your attention if you weren't aware. Just a few advanced analytics here just to take a look at, but it is what it is. Keldon is a chucker. He needs to go. Yeah, too much tunnel vision. Way too much tunnel vision. I mean, now I know that he's hurt. He might be out for the rest of the season. I have no idea. I think Ruru said earlier that he might be out for the rest of the season. I don't know, but it just hasn't been good. And it also just seems like, just from the eye test, honestly, it seems like he's gotten slower as well. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe Keldon's last game, low key. Might be. Yeah, he's just gotten slower. I was talking to Switchio. You guys know my best friend in real life, Switchio. He ended up telling me that he noticed it every year. I personally didn't, but he said every year as the season goes on, Keldon seems to get slower. Like he gets on, you know, a little weight, or puts on a little weight or whatever, and then he becomes a little slower. So I never noticed it, but I'll take his word for it. I just noticed it this season. Said I saw that. What is Keldon's trade value like? I have no idea what Keldon's trade value is like, man. I would like to think that you could get a first for Keldon, at least one first, but I am not 100% sure, to be honest. I would have had a better answer for you earlier this season, or even last season. It's really tough to tell. I don't know how. I can't even think about how other teams would view him. But obviously the Spurs would need to hold off, right? I mean, you have to hold off anyway, but maybe after this season's over and a few teams are out of the playoffs, then they might think adding in a Keldon Johnson would benefit them. Honestly, if Keldon is on a team that has much more defenders, or a defensive system in which they can kind of hide him a little bit more, he'll be better off, and they'll be able to utilize him a little bit better, and he can bring some grit coming off the bench. It's just with the Spurs, we can't hide them. There is no hiding them because we don't have enough defenders. And I don't know if I will go out of my way to keep that spot for Keldon as we grow and as we get better defenders, when right now, how it looks, he doesn't necessarily fit with Wemby. If he was really young, I mean, he is young, all right? Like, he is young. But if he was like near Wemby's age, or this was like his first, second year in the league, third year in the league, then maybe I would be a little bit more charitable. At this point, he's the longest tenured Spur. He looks kind of one of the worst. Basketball IQ isn't necessarily there. He's always having tunnel vision. Defense is not there. It's just one of those things where I'm ready to just kind of let it go, you know? Trade Keldon for Primo straight up? Yes, sure. Whatever. Let's not do that, actually. But anyways, wanted to bring it to your attention. I don't know.